You're on video.
Jimmy's right here, so he'll be happy to fill out all your 96s for the extra time that this is all going to take. And George will definitely approve everybody on the West Wing, no problem, right, George? I wrote a couple things because it is an emotional moment. I didn't want to forget, so I only wrote 3 pages instead of the 5. So I did cut it down a little bit because I know that we're short on time here. If you'll indulge me just a few minutes just to read through this, and I'll get it done as quick as I can. All right. Finally, with great anticipation and anxiety, it is my turn to stand in front of you all today, as it is my last day. I say, challenge accepted. It's my last day, so I appreciate that. As I look around here, there are only 4 people who started working here a short while before me. That would be Mike Monahan, Mario DeRogatis, Jimmy Rillo, and Vicky Stone. I'd like to thank Mike Monahan and Jimmy Rillo for talking me off the ledge and back on solid ground these past few years. Thank you both, because you know we've had some tough times in here, and working next to those guys and being longtime employees really helped me out, and I'm sure I helped them out, you know, to get through the moments in here. I started carrying mail here with Jimmy Keefe in Tom's River. Jimmy trained me for Sunday collections, which I never did because I made regular the following week.
Nice.
Back then you made regular pretty quick, so that's the way it rolled. We had some good moments together. I've only carried 2 routes in here since I've been in this office. I was on 76 route for 20 years. Worked next to some great people over there. Worked right next to Wayne Tava, Ray Giannotti. I had Bobby Ernst right across the aisle from me. I had Monahan across the aisle from me. And then the last 10 years I spent here in the West Wing on City 88.
Out to pasture.
Out to pasture, more or less. I was, Tommy Bogus actually talked me into coming out to the West Wing. He says, "You're going to love it over there. You'll do nothing all day. You won't get out of the truck delivering those businesses and all that. It'll be great." So Monica left and I said, okay. Well, I had no longer than a week on the route, I had my first run-in with my new boss, who I thought was a great guy before that, Mr. McGuire. Brought me right in the office. Like, what the hell's taking you so long over here? I'm on the route a week and he expects me to pump it up. I said, come on, man. It's the end of November. It's Christmas season. He had that Christmas spirit as always.
George is always making headlines.
Back then, when you worked on a route, you know, back in the old days when I was on 76, you really, you were like 2 or 3 hours in the morning. You worked next to your neighbor all morning because you had to rack mail. And you really got to know everybody in the office. And then when you came back off the street, there was more mail on the ground waiting for you. So you spend the evening working until 7, 8 o'clock at night with those people over there. You know, then you really got to know all your neighbors. And I feel that's, you know, that brought everybody in the building closer together. Now, it's a little different, you know, with the advent of machinery and, you know, the future goes on like that. And as the time moves on, I got to move on, you know, with that. And, you know, it made the building kind of special because back then people were closer, it made picnics a little bit tighter, Christmas season a little bit, you know, closer with everybody because it was more festive in here. We used to have big aisles. Everybody used to bring in party snacks and all. We used to really have a good time, you know, amongst one another. And the job still got done. I don't get all this new pressure that's going on with why everything is so time constrained. If you're doing the job, leave everybody alone. That's, you know, that's my philosophy. And I would like to thank also my chiropractor. Dr. Thomas Gray. He kept me pretty much going on the job these last 2 years over here. It was really tough on me. My back really gave me a lot of problems. And the opportunity for the Postal Service 30 years ago, meeting my 2 very best amigos in the building, that would be Tony Castrovinci standing right over there. And Luke Wachowski, my neighbor right there. My 2 best friends. Opportunity to also meet my new best friend, Aaron Lucarelli, who's in the building today also. I'd like to think, you know, he's a really good guy, an upcoming guy who follows perfectly in my mold, I must say. Working for the Postal Service has enabled me to save and pay for my 3 daughters, Nicole, Stacy, and Brittany. Each one of them, I bought them a new car. Each one of them, I paid for their college education, and each one of them, I paid for their wedding. And the last of which was my youngest daughter, Brittany. On February 21st, I married her off. And now my mission is complete. I got it all done here. You know how you drink, you daydream, when you buy a lottery ticket for millions. Well, this retirement is pretty much the same feeling as hitting the lottery. What price do you put on your freedom? And, to do as you please all day and get paid for it. Well, it did take 35 years of service to pay for it, but it's still a great feeling. And in my 35-year postal career, I never had a postal-related accident.
Nice.
And I never got any.
Don't slip on us then. Whoa!
Until now.
Don't trip on that.
Sounds like the Million Mile Club.
Yeah. Never had an accident. What the hell?
The red light's on Tom's River, Bongo. You know
It's just as hard to leave the Patriots on your route as it is this building I've come to every day for 30 years of being incarcerated. I mean employed, not incarcerated. Employees here are considered an extended family in a way. We've all had some fun times here and some really ugly times also. I consider this day similar to high school or college graduation where I will get to see everyone together for one last time. I will continue to write for the Union Vision, so you'll hear from me in the quarterly issues. I'm going to borrow a line from my brother TC. Now that I'm retiring, I've been waiting the last 5 years for a buyout. Well, now for sure it's going to happen since I'm leaving.
I hope
You
you're
can all
right.
thank me later for that.
I hope you're right, Bongo.
Yep.
And now also, as you may well know if you read the Union Vision, the KMA president is now up for grabs. So I think I'm going to anoint, my next person is Vicky Stone, the new president of the KMA. I think she qualifies perfectly for that job over here. My next employment is all set and my schedule is completed for the next 7 months. I will be a full-time official for high school and college baseball and softball. I will also work the professional Eastern Woodbat League. It would be tough to only work 2 hours a day, but I'm willing to give it a try. Now it's time to do this full-time. Our union is also in great hands with our President Ray, Vice President Gary, Treasurer Lou, and Secretary Ann. I trust our members on the executive board and trustees. Please come out and support our union stewards who bust their butts for your negotiated rights. Chris, Al, and John. I should know. I go to every meeting and watch and listen to them all. I'd like to sum this up by saying that one of my favorite ball players, Derek Jeter, recently retired. He knew he was at the end of the line for his playing days. I feel I am also at the end of the line for my delivery days. So now it is time to hang up my truck keys and punch a clock for one last time. God bless you all. Keep you safe on the road. Harley cake in the swing room.
Harley? Sweet.